The R word is a word that scares a lot of people, recession. Some people think we're going to have a recession this year. Some people think we've dodged it. It's going to be a so-called soft landing. What is your view?
I believe the economy is pretty resilient today, but that some of the tightening that has occurred is still kind of making its way through the system. Probably the most important part of that tightening that's still sort of making its way is the part that hits the bond market. So when the Fed goes and lets its portfolio of bonds roll off, the way that tightening hits is that eventually the Treasury is running a big deficit, someone's got to buy these bonds, and it's not the Fed anymore. There's been a delay in kind of having that roll through into the markets because the Treasury issued T-bills at first against what happened, and it had this big, political mess in Washington, used its cash, worried about cash limits, debt limits, and so on. So there's been a delay in fully reaching the economy and markets with some of that tightening that's occurred. And so you're going to have more of this tightening kind of making its way through, particularly the financial markets. Will that be enough to actually upset the apple cart? To be seen. I think probably not, but maybe. But if it won't be enough, what's going to happen is the Fed is going to be in a position to say, well, I can't ease interest rates as I'm priced to do. I've got to keep tighter than I expected, maybe even tighten again, because now inflation is, kind of sticky where it is.